I always want to think back to when I was new and what it was like when I was new. And I remember the first time dialing the leads.
You said it's your 4-year anniversary. In 4 years, a lot has changed, yes?
We're just trying to eliminate some roadblocks up front in getting those agent numbers, and then getting leads in their hands as quick as possible and just seeing who's going to dial, who's going to work.
Thank you for joining us on our Family First Life Tri-State Serve the People podcast. We appreciate you tuning in, spending your time to develop and grow with us. Follow us, please, on all our social media platforms at Family First Life Tri-State or FFL Tri-State. We love you. Keep listening, and I hope this information is serving you across the country.
All right, everybody. Thank you for jumping on our Family First Life Tri-State Trends podcast. I'm excited. I got my man Stephen Rosario all the way from the Rocky Mountain West into New Jersey in our studio to record. And man, this dude has done some great things with Family First Life, FFL Amplify, and he's continuing to put things in place to adapt, shift, and change to the market conditions out there. But it's a pleasure having you, man. How are you doing, buddy?
Thanks so much, Mark. It's great to be in your office. It's great to be on this side of the country. Appreciate you having me out here.
Yeah, no doubt. One of the things you said when you got out here was you like the greenery.
Yeah.
I'm hearing that a lot. You know, we got people coming in from the desert and from, you know, the mountainous areas of the country. Like it's so green out here. I don't think like that because I'm here, but Jersey is called the Garden State.
Yeah, I forgot about that. I was just envisioning buildings and concrete. So.
Well, there's a little bit of a concrete jungle if you go 25 minutes east of here, but we are excited to have you in, man. Talk to us a little about what's going on in your world, some of the things you're doing right now as you're leading your team, FFL Amplify. Love to hear about it.
Yeah. So, Mark, we're just really excited about the Family First Life vehicle and all the changes and adaptions that we're creating just as a company. So all the different leads and the training, the new contracting, the onboarding.
It's crazy.
It's just all these improvements just continuing to happen at Family First Life ever since I got here. So
no doubt.
It's my 4-year anniversary coming into Family First Life. Yeah.
That's what's up. Now, you say that, and you're right. I mean, it's a lot of changes, a lot of shifts, a lot of movements, but for the positive. Isn't it funny how you said just your 4-year anniversary? In 4 years, a lot has changed, yes?
It certainly has. A lot has changed. It seems like a long time, but it's all happened like that. I love the business, Mark, because it feels like it's always the start.
Right.
You know, does it feel like that for you? I don't know.
It does, man. And I like the fact that new blood gets me riled up. New people coming in. Because, Stephen, when you look into someone's eyes that is looking to make change, that may have never gotten offered an opportunity that they can actually do something for their family, or may have been involved in opportunities like you and I in the past where we've done different types of MLMs and it hasn't worked. And then we finally find something that's real, and it's like, wow, if I can only do half of what they're saying. You've experienced that wow feeling. Talk to people about what that meant for you, what it's meant for your family, and then how you want to instill that into new blood coming into your business.
Yeah, for sure. 6 years ago, I got my insurance license. The reason I decided to get my insurance license is I saw the leads. I saw a mortgage protection lead. I saw the level of intent somebody had to have to write their name, their phone number, their height, weight, whether they smoke or not, preferred contact person. I saw that, and I knew the power of that because I knew that you needed to have leads, and you had to have leads of people that also had the ability to buy what we have. And so when I saw the lead and that were marketing to people, right? And for instance, on the mortgage protection lead,
Correct.
They were just vetted by that mortgage company, proving their debt to income ratio was intact. So when I saw that, I was like, boom. And then the other thing that the opportunity needed to have is when you do make a sale, you need to make a good chunk, right? you can't live off of $7 commissions.
Right, correct.
And so with the life insurance industry, I saw those two things. And then the third thing that I was looking for in an opportunity is big, long-term, huge, passive possibilities. And that comes with hard work,
yes,
right?
Sir.
But so that's what I saw in the insurance business. And that was 6 years ago. So I'm excited still to be here.
Right.
You know? Survival is always goal number one for any of these agents, any
100%.
agent, right? But I love FFL, man.
So now let's talk about that feeling that you have, and let's talk about trying to help others get that same feeling. Because I know we're all on this crusade to try to save and help as many people as possible, and at a time in this country where it's a little rocky out there. Like it could get pretty bad for some. But we have the ability to instill hope. We have the ability to help people see more. So that same feeling that you had, that you're still excited about, what are you going to do to get that feeling, to help others get that feeling?
Well, just continuing to help the new person reach their first successes, you know. When that first deposit hits your bank account, it becomes really real. I always want to think back to when I was new and what it was like when I was new. And I remember the first time dialing the leads. And I knew that feeling that, hey, I needed to go door knock because I wanted to get in front of somebody so I could look them in the eyes like I am you now and get my game down, you know, get out there and get into action. And so that's how I ended up creating my first sale, was getting out there and door knocking. But I think just really helping agents just create that first success, you know, and let them know, hey, rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat. And then just walking through them during that process, right?
Yeah, that's strong. Now, you have quite the marketing brain. Marketing, advertising is a thing you love. It has a space here at FFL or in any industry. And you've used that at points in your career to help grow your agency. Talk about some of the things you've done and talk about your view of marketing in 2022 and using it for building blocks inside an agency.
Yeah, for sure. So I think it all depends, first of all, who I guess the agent is we're trying to help with the marketing. For instance, when I first started marketing, I was doing either free marketing or low-cost marketing, right? So whether that's messaging people on LinkedIn, Facebook Messenger, and then into maybe like a Craigslist, right? Nowadays, we all know TikTok is fire on the natural reach, you know, so not paid advertising on TikTok is fire. Sure. Paid ads on TikTok works really well. I think you guys are doing some of that, but also the Facebook leads as well.
Yeah. So now you're seeing a lot with the Facebook. Like you've been able to bring in a decent amount of agents through Facebook. And what are some things you're doing to get agents moving, to get them started?
Once they come aboard?
Correct.
Yeah, so once they come aboard, we're having a contracting Zoom where they hop on a Zoom and our admin is walking them through the initial carriers inside of Insurance Bay just to get those carriers out the door. Probably 60-70% of those people already did that on their own, but we are catching some of the people that maybe need a little bit more attention to try to get them through, because I really feel once we get leads into somebody's hand, you know, then it's about communicating with that lead and booking that appointment, right? We're just trying to eliminate some roadblocks up front in getting those agent numbers, and then getting leads in their hands as quick as possible and just seeing who's going to dial, who's going to work.
Awesome. I want you to talk to your base right now. Talk to FFL Amplify. Tell them what the next 6 months, closing out the year, is going to look like for Amplify, for them and their families, and how you guys are going to take things to higher levels moving forward.
I love that. We got a lot of good things going on with Amplify. There's a lot of good people in Amplify. We got a lot of new agents as well in the pipeline. We got about 250 people in the course right now. So there's a lot of momentum. There's a lot of momentum going into bringing new people aboard. And I believe that's the lifeblood. I think a measurement of an agency's growth, one of them is the number of new writers. So we're going to really focus on creating new writers, you know, creating new talent, you know, or finding the new talent.
Yes,
I'm not sure how much
I
we're
agree.
creating, but we're finding it, right?
100%.
And just continuing to plug in, you know, plug in more. One of my faults maybe is putting myself on an island a little bit.
Yeah.
But I love the FFL energy and just being around, you know, the team and guys like you. And so I think that that's strong for Amplify as well. It's just plugging into FFL, really bringing that energy to the team, you know, to serve the new people, right?
That's awesome. Honestly, in my career, I found myself on islands before. I've been there, bro. And I think that the fastest way back off the island is into connection and connecting and utilizing. There's so much talent. There's so many resources. There's so much ability for me to not have to do it all, for you to not have to do it all, and then also the ability for people to grow by seeing other people's styles. So, I mean, the things that, you know, you and I have talked about today, the things that I've heard from you, you guys are about to crush it. I mean, I see a lot of momentum coming out. 250 people in class, and just getting those people started, getting them rolling. Start building up some of these leaders on your team, man, and let's make it happen, brother. I see great things.
I love it, Mark. Thanks so much for the invite.
Appreciate you coming in. Tri-State Trending with my man Stephen Rosario, crushing it. The FFL Amplify is about to take a massive jump. Keep listening. We appreciate you all. God bless. Thank you so much. My man. Go.